You certainly will. Now, when you meet up with friends, do you hug them? What about your family, your work colleagues? And if you do, how long do your hugs last? Well, a new survey reveals that the longer the hug, the better the impact. This is a real study, I promise you. According to the Goldsmith University, hugs that last for 10 seconds or longer have the highest pleasure rating. But can we hug for that long without feeling, well, quite frankly, a bit weird? And if we're going to go in for a really long cuddle, what is the best way to do it? Well, apparently there is such a thing as a professional cuddler. We found one in America. This is Samantha Hess. Samantha, thank you very much for joining me. It's nice to see you. I'm afraid we cannot embrace over our long distance communication. Thanks very much. Oh, here you go. I'll give you one back. I know you can see me from where you are, so I hope it translates. Samantha, just tell our viewers, why is hugging so good for you? I think I'm going to try and ask that question again because I think we didn't get your answer. So why is hugging so good for you?
Hugging releases oxytocin, which is the bonding hormone, which helps us feel connected to the people around us.
Okay, and who benefits more from a hug? Is it the hugged or is it the hugger?
It's the one that is the most comfortable.
Okay, well that's interesting. So if you're hugging and it's an awkward hug, actually you're not getting anything from it. You're not releasing any oxytocin.
Well, if you wait long enough, the 20-second mark is how long it takes for positive touch to start releasing that oxytocin. So if it's very awkward, just stay with it, and within 20 seconds you will start to feel better.
Okay, 20 seconds. We tried this out actually a little bit earlier in a completely COVID compliant way in the office, and even 10 seconds starts to feel and look really weird.
I can understand that, and the trick for me is to focus on synchronizing your breath with the other person. It can be weird to just push your body up against somebody else, right? That's awkward.
It is, and particularly for us British folk. So Samantha, if I can, what I'm going to do is bring in the lovely Carol. Now, for viewers, particularly on BBC One, you'll be very familiar with Carol, won't you? And I couldn't get the real Carol, but this was our COVID compliant Carol. Samantha, I know you can see Carol. I was hoping you might be able to teach me and teach all our viewers around the world how to give the best hug. What do I do?
Okay, so for people that you're very comfortable with, first get consent.
Carol, is it all right? Can I approach? Am I safe to approach, Carol? Yes, Victoria, yes. Okay, yes, I've got consent.
The best way to hug is to go heart to heart. She may not be consenting after all.
Samantha, I'm so sorry. I floored Carol with my touch. I'm just going to bring it back.
She was so excited.
Sorry, this didn't happen when we were practicing. Let me bring it back.
That was some hug you gave.
Give me a second. There we go. Carol, I apologise. Right, we're back. We're back in business. She's still smiling. What a pro.
She's good. So I find the best way to hug is heart to heart. So going to the left instead of to the right.
Going to the left, right. Okay, yeah. I'm approaching. Yep. I'm approaching,
and then
right.
Bring your belly button up and press it against the other person. And then you can hug your arms around.
I'm now having to straddle the dear Carol. Right, there we go. So arms around. Let's get rid of these scripts. I don't need these. Okay, yeah, arms around.
Probably don't put your face into her face because that will be weird. But on the shoulder is great.
Okay,
yes, there you go. Look, it's beautiful.
I mean, this looks so weird. I've just seen my backside, which, to be perfectly honest, if I realised I was doing this story, I would not have worn leather trousers today. But we're just going to go with it. Okay, so bring her in. Bring her in.
Benefits of the hugs. Yeah.
Okay,
and then you can
there we go.
Pat the back of her head if you want.
Oh, nice. There we go.
I like to keep my hands still when I hug so that the other person doesn't feel like I'm nervous. If I just focus on the breath instead, then they'll know that I'm excited to be close to them.
Okay, well there we go. Focus on the breath and bring it in. And no patting. Patting suggests you're not comfortable.
Hello there. Who'd have thought by the middle of September we'd still be experiencing temperatures during the middle of the afternoon into the mid-teens? That's exactly what happened on Thursday, with temperatures peaking just over 16 degrees in parts of Aberdeenshire. Now, for many, we are under this influence of high pressure, and a southwesterly flow is driving in a lot of cloud, but a lot of warmth with it. Yes, a weather front into the far north, but it means that we start off on an incredibly mild start this morning. These are more akin to daytime maximums at this time of year. So double digits quite widely first thing. The cloud, however, thick enough for a spot or two of drizzle, quite a damp, murky start out to the west. And our weather front